we now have to begin to navigate a world that is changing rapidly. I'm sure you've heard of all the shifts that are going on with artificial intelligence, especially around the area of video. A couple of years ago, it was easy to tell this video has been produced by artificial intelligence, isn't it? It looks pixelated, it was short, you could not see anything out of that video. Now there are videos on the internet that you will come across that you will not be able to tell are not real. Like not a single item on that screen that you're watching is real. What does that mean for certain roles? It means that therefore, what the computer can do, stop focusing on it and begin to think, what is it that the computer cannot do? You see, the computer cannot come up with the plan that is going to change and be able to overwhelm your competitors. You see, the computer is able to do what you ask it to do. So what are we becoming better at doing? Asking good questions. Isn't that what leadership is all about? And so all of us in this room now need to become experts at asking questions. Simply doing what you're expected to do, that's where technology simply begins to wipe people out. So with every technological shift, we have to become wiser. We have to build ourselves to go ahead of the work that's going on. And that's what we want to do today. So at Centonomy, as always, we are on a mission to shift mindset so that purposeful people like yourselves can create wealth and live abundantly. That is our purpose and our goal. And our mission is to help you to build wealth and to live abundantly. And so don't just consider the management of your money. Don't just consider the investment and the saving of your money, but also the creation of that money. And for most of us in this room, we do so through the work that we are doing. What is culture other than the habits and the practices of a specific people? The habits and the what? Practices. So you have to practice a culture. Why is there frustration and uncertainty? There's a principle called uncertainty management theory. Here's it. Uncertainty creates discomfort and anxiety. If you've ever seen those experiments where somebody comes with a mystery box and they say, put your hand in to get a prize. Many of us don't even want, because you could get a snake or a prize. And it's the uncertainty that develops that discomfort and anxiety. Number two, you may experience heightened stress levels, decreased job satisfaction, and lower performance in an environment of uncertainty. And especially around personal finance. Here's the thing. Have you noticed this? HR, please tell me if this is true. Have you seen somebody who's got financial strain? They got a raise, but they're still got financial strain. Yes. Why? You find that employees don't want to take risks. They don't want to volunteer for anything. And what does that mean? Then you have an ineffective employee. Because guess what? To take on a project means to take on risk. And if your company is not risking, it will be overturned. It will be. You have to try something new. You have to try a new formula. Will you get it right 100% of the time? No. But if you don't keep innovating, you will be surpassed. So what's the power of realistic goals? This is what the power of realistic goals is. Working towards meaningful goals can enhance intrinsic motivation by providing individuals with a sense of autonomy. It is my idea, my goal. Competence and relatedness. What does that mean? I am beginning to become part of the culture of your organization because I have a sense that it is going to benefit me. When you sit across from an employee, do you make it clear how their growth in the company benefits them? Now you say, I have a target. Before that, people just save and invest, correct? How much do you need to? I don't know. I'm just saving as much as I can. How much do you need to invest? As much as I can. Are we really investing as much as we can? 24 million today is not the same as 24 million when you're 60. So when you're 60, what is the value of 24 million? We adjust for inflation. Just so that you understand what inflation is, here's a simple example. 1992, I'll always give this example. 1992, a loaf of bread, 500 grams in Kenya was 7 shillings. Okay? 2024, You cannot get a loaf of bread of 500 grams. It is reduced in size. Did you notice? To 400 grams. And we are paying how much? 65 shillings for a smaller loaf. If you are in your 40s like me, of another 20 years, when you retire, how much do you think a loaf of bread is going to cost you? Many times our employees, and ourselves included, we are at work because our parents told us to go to work. We don't have any other meaning other than society says you should be working. So can we give ourselves our own focus on the goals that we want to achieve? Second, it brings higher performance. Why? Because we're motivated by personal ambition. Here's something that I say, hopefully that you'll begin to say, I don't work for Centonomy. I work at Centonomy. There's a difference. I work at Centonomy because I have my own ambitions. When I come into this room, I am not here standing for Centonomy. I love Centonomy, but they're not the motivating factor. The motivating factor is the call that God has put on my life, my children, my wife, my extended family, all those things that matter to me, and my personal ambitions. When I talk to young people, graduates, yes, ask them, what do you want in life? I want to be a billionaire. Okay. Then I tell them, good, are you willing to save 1 million shillings every month? Yes, but where do I get 1 million shillings? Okay, first solve that problem. Then number 2, if you're saving 1 million shillings per month, it will take you 83 years to become a billionaire. Do you know how their face changes? Because they had no realistic view of it. And so when I talk to somebody and they say, I want to be a billionaire, then the question becomes, what are you willing to do? Because what billionaires do are not what other people do. They produce products or services that can be scaled up significantly. That is a realistic view. Hey, before you came into this room, how much real estate were you imagining that I need? Did you even have a number? Or you are satisfied? You said, hey, I have a car rentals. You know those 2 rentals somewhere. And you think those are what are going to sustain your lifestyle. Will they? Now you have a realistic view. The problem with ease of access to loans is that it seems like a loan is the solution to another loan. So if you're not educated on what that means, that's how you get into a cycle of debt. Because people are chasing you on this one side, so you go borrow from wherever you possibly can to pay off that debt. So we talk about it. Now when we have this discussion, do you understand now why changing your lifestyle becomes vital? Why I have to save on this side, I have to give you a reason on this other side. We are celebrating 15 years as Centonomy this year. 15 years of changing people's lives. I say that because my life changed in engaging with Centonomy. And I know it'll change your life as well. And so between now and June, we have an offer on all our corporate programs. To celebrate 15 years, we're giving a 10% discount between now and the month of June on all our corporate programs, just to say thank you for the support that you have had for us over this period of time.